guys like me, reacting, so I will react to something. What the heck? Soundwave series. I took my duck to Walmart. I missed this. Skibidi. Okay, I'm not pranking. What? Voice over. Okay. Guess I will watch this.
Nom, nom. I'm tired of apples for me. You want some? Gnar apples.
You are tired of apples. Okay, I'm not gonna.
There are a lot of different types of plants in PVZ2.
Okay.
There's defensive plants like wall plants, instant use plants like cherry bomb, and just regular attacking plants like pea shooter, for example. Vine plants are one of the most unique types of plants in PVZ2 because vines can be placed on top of other plants. Usually you can only have one plant in a tile. It's sort of like how you can place a tile turnip or gold leaf on another plant, but it's a little different. Because of this, vines barely take up any space on the lawn. In other words, it's free real estate. It's free real estate. And can allow for some unique strategies, like getting a double plant food effect by using a vine. So, in this video, I'm going to rank every vine plant in PVZ2 from worst to best and place them on a tier list. A lot of the vines are really mid, and a couple of them are just really overpowered. So,
Okay.
starting off, we have the C tier vine plants. Ranked at number 9 is Blastberry Vine. Blastberry Vine was the first vine plant. It will launch a bunch of berries that deal light splash damage to zombies in its lane. It synergizes with Snow Pea somewhat well because Snow Pea helps keep the zombies grouped up, while Blastberry Vine deals damage. It's ranked low because the damage is not that great, and it has a 10-second recharge rather than the normal 5-second recharge for most of the attacking plants. The 10-second recharge doesn't sound like a lot, but that extra 5 seconds really adds up, making it harder to get Blastberry Vines down. And since its damage is not that great, you need a lot of Blastberry Vines. Still, it's a vine and it can be a decent support option for damage while you have something else down. Blastberry Vine goes in C tier.
What about D?
Number 8. Even though pumpkin is technically not a vine, it behaves just like a vine, so I'm counting it as a vine. Pumpkin is probably the most simple of all the vine type plants. It acts just like a walnut, but you can put it on top of other plants because, you know, it's kind of like a vine. And it's made of premium cardboard used for making Domino's pizza, which is why it costs 3 times as much as a walnut, which is made out of these nuts. These nuts? Pumpkin does have the niche of being really strong in protecting the endangered plants levels, since you can place it right on top of the plants. It also has a somewhat longish recharge, so pumpkin goes in C tier.
But why?
Now it's time for the B tier vine plants. They're at least good plants. Number 7. Pyrovine, also known as the off-brand Tesco Jack-O-Lantern, kind of sounds like Firevine, which makes sense because Pyrovine warms plants it's placed on and deals damage to zombies that get close with its fire breath. So needless to say, Pyrovine is a hot vine.
What?
Pyrovine is good in frostbite caves because, you know, it keeps them from freezing. And since it's a fire plant, you don't want to use it with ice plants because that would be too galaxy brain and you'll be wanted by the FBI for having too high of an IQ. So if you want to use it with a slowing plant, use something like Stalia or Pokra, where the fire won't cancel the slowing effect. The damage is a lot worse than Jack-O-Lantern, but it somewhat makes up for it by being able to constantly attack.
Okay.
Pyrovine goes in B tier.
Okay, pretty good.
It's 2 alrights out of 5 Obama fried chickens. Number 6. Powervine. Okay, PopCap, so explain this one to me. How does this, literal peas, like the ones you get on a plate, do twice as much damage to zombies compared to electricity?
Yes.
Powervine shoots electric things at zombies that deal half the damage of a pea shooter. And it costs 150 sun. So what I'm saying is, Powervine is trash and goes in negative F tier. Moving on to But wait, it's actually not that bad. Power Vine has a gimmick of shooting 3 times as many projectiles when next to another Power Vine. So it's kind of like a Rapido, but it shoots 3 at a time. So one more. I like to pair Power Vine with Electric Pea Shooter, but you can really pair it with anything because it doesn't have any special synergies with any plant. It just deals an alright amount of damage. Power Vine goes in B tier.
Okay.
Next up is the A tier vines, almost the best around. Number 5. Aqua Vine is one of the most complex vines. It's like a 2-way lily pad, a laser bean, a pea shooter, and a spring bean all in one. Aqua Vine will let aquatic plants be placed on land and regular plants be placed on water, like a lily pad. It can power up your amphibious plants that get a boost from being in water, like seafloor or electric peel, making it have a decent synergy with most amphibious plants. When it is in water or has a water plant planted on itself, Aqua Vine will shoot a stream of water down the lane that hits all the zombies like a laser beam. This attack is also indicated by the little wave thingy. When Aqua Vine is on land, it does not have the wave thingy above itself and will shoot a water ball that deals pretty decent damage and knocks back zombies. Both attacks have their upsides and downsides. If you want the stream attack, put a water plant on Aqua Vine. And if you want the ball attack, just plant it on land. So, did you get all that? Because Aqua Vine goes in A tier for being way too complex.
Yep.
Anyways, moving on to number 4. So, do you, a PvZ2 player, like spending sun? Yes. Well, if I got the solution for you, invest in Shinevine, buy now. No, this is not a scam where you will lose a bunch of money. No way, put all your eggs in one basket and buy Shinevines, the new cryptocurrency. Shinevine is sure to boost your sun production on all the other sun producers by plus 25 sun when you invest. It's barely legal. Okay. And Crazy Dave says buy now so he can get rich. I mean, so you can make a ton of money. So basically, what I'm saying is that Shinevine makes your sun-producing plants make more sun. You know what they say, sun makes the game go round.
Sun makes the game go round.
I swear if you say sun makes the game go round one more time, Donald, I am going to lose it.
Sun makes the game go round.
That's it, Donald. I am not taking you to McDonald's tomorrow like we planned.
So Shinevine will always be good. It goes in A tier. Number 3. Gloomvine is the 700th off-brand Gloom Shroom. When placed, it will damage zombies in a 3x3 area around itself, and can also power other shadow plants it's placed on. It's probably the best of all the Tesco off-brand Gloom Shrooms, since it deals a lot more damage than Fat Beat, for example, and does not take up space because, you know, it's a vine, just like all the other plants in this video. I also like its utility of being able to power other shadow plants, even though it's not the most efficient because it costs 125 sun. Gloomvine can be a nice alternative to Moonflower that also deals damage when zombies get close. Gloomvine goes in A tier. Now it's time for the S tier vines. These vines are just so much better than all the other vines.
I'm in danger!
Number 2 is Exploder Vine. Exploder Vine is like a cherry bomb, but a lot better. The utility Exploder Vine provides is really good. When placed, it will explode, knocking back zombies and damaging them in the 3x3 area. And then, when eaten, it explodes again. Exploder Vine can also be used to protect plants since it has an above average amount of HP. The recharge is also a lot faster compared to most explosive and defensive plants, only being 10 seconds. It's a good plant in pretty much any situation and never a bad idea to bring. Exploder Vine is easily S tier. Ranked at number 1 is Pea Vine. Pea Vine will boost the damage of other pea plants. It's so strong because the damage it deals is like way too high. Pea Vine deals so much damage because it's coded in a stupid way. It boosts the damage of itself, the other pea plant that is planted on Pea Vine, and for some reason it can also boost the damage multiplier of Torchwood. Just a level 1 Pea Vine planted on Torchwood will deal 90 damage, which is the same amount of damage as a level 15 pea shooter. The zombies get spawn killed so much, they barely ever make it past the first tile, which makes Peavine the meadow for Arena, Zomboss, Penny's Pursuit, and essentially just about everything.
Yes!
It's so good, it actually makes the game kinda boring. The
Yep.
weakness of Peavine is the same as other pea shooter plants. The guy with the shovel and Gesto zombies. To counter these zombies, you can use imp pair and plant food with Peavine to turn the Gestos and excavators into imps. There is no better strategy than Peavine. Peavine is literally the runner-up to Bonk Jesus.
And Peavine.
And goes in S tier. And that's every Vine plant ranked. Here is the final tier list. Consider hitting that subscribe button and liking the video, or Crazy Dave will come to your house and pressure you to buy Shine Vine cryptocurrency.
Bro, do not spend all the damn money on mushrooms, you stupid, crazy, dumb ass. You stupid, crazy, dumb asshole. No brain, and brainless, and dumbass, and a guy after this. Like, this is good, like, the fine. So, worst to best. Like, you know what? Everybody likes my duo and art. Now I'm reacting to PBZ too. Okay, so this is very true. Like everything is very true, and I got to say that's funny.
We don't want that,
What?
do we? Anyways,
out.
until next time, see you in the next one.
Okay. That's all. Every time, bye-bye.
I've gone over every new plant in Reflourished, but there are still a lot of plants in this mod that aren't in regular